But this game's still to play. You have to like what we're seeing here from Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Seattle trails by 9. Holiday out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Matkovic in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Now here's LaVine. On the left block. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Shot clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. To the inside. And it's Birtle that time on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. And so Holiday will bring it up for Seattle. They trail by 11. LaVine sets the screen for Holiday. Pass to LaVine. Count it. LaVine's got 10 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Down low. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, there was no doubt Barrett was going to flush that one.
Seattle has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing. That first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
You know, a word you hear a lot around Jrue Holiday is underrated. Enough really doesn't get said about his abilities on the floor, how he can affect the game on both ends.
He's off on the second. And Tim, an old-school big man, Jakob Poeltl, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
The 3, LaVine. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 12.
Seattle foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Count that one. 10 points for him.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. For 3, LaVine drills it from outside. LaVine's got 5 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 11. Barrett inside the three-point line. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Matkovic. 6 points for him. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 11. In the corner, it's Ingram. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. Ingram outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. And again, no good by Toronto.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Outside Holiday. There's the pick. To the left wing. Fires from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And here's Barnes for 3. The offensive rebound. Faster quickly. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Here's Pirtle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams.
And Pirtle just keeps battling you inside. He is no stranger to physicality in there.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Pirtle.
And one thing I really love about Jakob Pirtle, it's how active he is defensively. He just affects so many shots with his energy.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Seattle. Now here is Holiday. Thompson outside. Thompson on the drive. Some solid defense from Ingram. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Left side, Barrett. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Top the key, Barnes. Free throw line jump shot. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Seattle calls timeout. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
And for the Raptors, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example. Raptors leading by 14. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Shot clock reset for Toronto. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is the kind of attention that Barnes commands, particularly when he's aggressive looking to score.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Now, here's Mitchell. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. They get it back. Pirtle inside. 10 points for him. The kick out to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Barrett for 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one. Seattle has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Thomas, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pirtle with a screen on Kuminga. Onside, Barrett pulls it up. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Mitchell. Barnes against Kuminga. Over Barnes. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Kuminga's got 14.
Yeah, on certain nights like this, Kuminga can show you how explosive he can be as a scorer. I just love that upside.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Raptors making a switch here. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10.
And over the last few weeks, they have really used the three-point shot to their advantage.
Here's Murray Boyle. He's got 9. Thomas up top. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And the Raptors with some changes. Battles checked in, and Grady Dick subbed in for Barnes. And both free throws good for Thomas. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Now here's Thompson following the missed shot by Javion Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Pass to Kuminga. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He has yet to score.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 9 on the basket for Mitchell.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Walter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walter's got 9.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Seattle.
Now Mitchell. He's got 5. Picked by Kuminga. Thompson for the triple. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Battle. Here's Murray Boyles. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Walter. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now here's Thomas. 12 points for him. Here's Walter. Pass to Murray Boyle. That one good for 2. He's got 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And the Raptors with the ball, following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Grady Dick.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Mitchell. And that one, good. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was undeterred.
Now here's Ingram. 8 points for him. Connects from three-point range.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Mitchell passes to Thompson. There's the pick. Back to Mitchell. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered by Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. 1:04 left to play here in the third. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Inside, Mitchell with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Well, he has just completely taken over this game. R.J. Barrett putting up numbers.
Ingram with the steal. Over to the wing. Walter. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Ingram. Toronto working the ball around now. Barrett for 3. Seattle grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Nesmith. The layup missed. And Ingram puts up a deep 3. And so it's Toronto out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in at the point.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
For Seattle, Zach Levine taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Both good from the line that time.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Toronto leading by 15. Barrett wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
Here's Holiday, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Quickly against Holiday. From 15 feet away, Montkovich with the rebound. And here's Levine who brings it up for Seattle. It's a 16-point game. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Montkovich. Pass to Neesmith. Shot clock at 6.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Aaron Neesmith.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Quickly with it. It's stolen. Levine against Barrett. To the middle. Here's Montkovich. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. Toronto leading by 13. Now here's Ingram. Shot, high post. Montkovich with the rebound. Montkovich has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. And Barnes sends it back. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Raptors leading by 12. Pass to Quickly. Screen by Pirtle. Lets it go from 11, and it's quickly missing. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And we all know what an incredible athlete Levine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
Levine taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Faster quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Holiday. And the Raptors miss again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And the jam by Levine.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
Here's quickly. After the basket by Seattle. Pass to Ingram. Can they get it? Rebound by Williams. Williams as Seattle trails by 8. Outside Holiday. From the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Screen by Pirtle. And here's Barnes for 3. They get it back. Pirtle's shot is off. Here's Seattle. They're on a 15-3 run. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Drew Holiday.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Faster quickly, taken away by Holiday. For the finish, and Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now here's Ingram. Hurdle sets the pick for Ingram. Shoots from the elbow. Faster quickly. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
That gives them the lead. Matkovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll.
Now, here's quickly. Screen by Pirtle. Barnes, bounce pass. Barrett inside the three-point line. Pirtle. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, that's just Pirtle putting in work on the glass. He is not going to get outworked.
Seattle calls timeout. Seattle making a change here. And so Holiday will bring it up for Seattle. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Levine. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Ingram outside. Buried from 15 feet out. Ingram's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And there you're looking at a big forward with an elite handle, and that time Ingram created enough space off the dribble.
Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. Seattle retained possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Here's Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Levine nails both of them. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Here's Holiday after R.J. Barrett's bucket. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 16th rebound on the night. Quickly with a wide open look. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For Seattle, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Barnes. Barrett Aaron inside the three-point line. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 6th assist on the night. Seattle has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Holiday against Quickly, and Holiday kicks to Levine. Nice D from Barrett. The Raptors with the lead. A 3 from Barnes, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
To the middle, driving the lane. Yes, that goes in.
And, he just continues to make the right decisions when he has the ball. Holiday with a really high basketball IQ.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Hurdle finds Ingram. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Holiday, the pass to Nesmith. Over Barnes. A nice shot by Nesmith. And 11 points for Aaron Nesmith.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
And here is Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. He takes it in, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, that was a big spot, and Pirtle was not afraid of the moment.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Seattle. Now, Nesmith. Holiday looking over the floor. Lays it in off the window.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Toronto trailing. Ingram outside. Pirtle. The second chance shot is good.
And that's what you admire about Pirtle. He plays with so much effort.
And Seattle making a change here. Matkovich is checked in. And that one misses. Seattle has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Count the basket.
Well, that's just a clutch shot from Barnes, and it's what his team expects from him in these moments.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Matkovich, defended by Pirtle. Puts up the 3, and there's the 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Raptors trail by 3. Ingram. That one goes in.
Well, they really needed that one right there, and Ingram came through in a big moment.
Seattle has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Now here's Levine. Outside Holiday.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Now, Poodle, 18 feet away, got a piece of it.
Yeah, he was eager that time, waiting on that opportunity. You'll love to see more of that from Kuminga going forward.
And Seattle shooting at 52% from the field. They're cooking. Poodle there for the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Seattle calls timeout. Different look for Seattle. Payton comes in for Kuminga. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Neesmith. Levine. Here's Thomas. Poodle there for the rebound. A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Al Barrett. Poodle onside. Just 5 on the clock. Now, quickly, to take the lead. A three-pointer. Good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Seattle calls timeout. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
Here's Levine. Launches from deep. The 3 is on.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you can still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jakob Poeltl.